Hello and welcome back to the Pyros YouTube channel. Hi, this is me and I is me. So today we'll be talking about and starting to plan Robocolapse. Um, so as you can see in front of me here, we have a blank board on Lucid Spark. I'm just real quick going to rename that to the Robocolapse Whiteboard Planning. Right. So, what is Robocolapse, you may be asking? Well, it's a game where there's you, the accurate depiction of you, and then there's a robot. This is a robot, trust me. And so then he would have a gun. Or, you know, like a laser beam coming from his eyes or something. Except there's like a bunch of them. There's also like different types and whatnot. But back to you. You have to stop them with your own gun, which is a gun. You're holding it the wrong way. It's a gun, and so this is the basic premise of the game. Uh, this video is mainly just going to be about planning Robocolapse, and so I have open the whiteboard and I have open Trello so we can plan out what needs to be done and that fun stuff. So I don't have any really other absolutely perfect depictions other than this here, but I think I'll probably work on this concept a little bit more here with you guys watching me, which isn't creepy at all, not even a little bit. There's really not a lot more to plan, at least initially, because most of it is stored in my head, right? It's stored right here, except that this is you, so it's stored right here. And so, I think if we just move on over to Trello here for a little bit, what do we need to do? Well, we need our player movement, right? And so, here, maybe we can go a tad bit more in depth on this here, if that's a thing you can do. What's the labels? We are not doing that. Here it is. So the basic player movement, moving, jumping, sprinting, camera movement. I feel it important to note at this point that it is a 3D game. Jumping, as you probably would have hoped. Camera movement, we're probably gonna add in crouching. That seems about like the basics for that. We're also going to want to make, I always like to make a couple models before I actually truly get into the game. That being said, I've beat a game, never finished a game, but and so we are going to make we'll make two different robot models to begin with. We're not going to look super far into depth in those right now, since I can't be bothered. We're going to have two different weapon models. So those are the pew sticks. We are obviously going to want to make them work, but We're also going to want to work on, or make a little test area. We're probably... Well, that doesn't seem too terrible. There's obviously a lot more, but I don't want to get too far ahead of myself right now, considering that this here is the plan I've showed you guys. But through some brainstorming with my friends, who are more or less helping me on this endeavor, there will be a couple bosses. Accurate depiction. And so you would need to go through and fight them, obviously. The setting is more or less on an island in the middle of who knows where. And so this seems like a good start for now. And so, as of right now, we won't go into anything super important. The player movement itself will probably be another video. The making probably the models would be a video. The weapons working would be a video. The robots would be a video. Or making the robot. And then the test area would probably just be built along the way. Once we have this, we can expand this idea. But for now, this is the general look at it, if anybody cares at all. And so, next time, we'll be working on those. Thank you for your time. This is Pyro Studios. Have a good day.